Do you actually have to be on cocaine to be on this podcast?
Find your lives here.
Cocaine. Cocaine, really. Cocaine, really.
What's up, everybody? You're listening to yet another edition of Cocaine Willie, the official K-State representative on the College Huddle. I'm your commissioner, Bob Trollsby, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, the good chef, Andre Napier, and Fireball Matt Marchesini. Chef was here when we started the theme song, and then he disappeared, so I'm not sure what he's doing or where he went, but I'm sure he'll be back with us shortly.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. That's a hard maybe. Before we get into the episode, season 4 finale episode, we're going to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Auntie May's Parlor, located at 616 North 12th Street in the heart of Aggieville in Manhattan, Kansas. Auntie May's has been rocking and rolling since 1974, and they're the go-to destination in Aggieville on game days and school nights alike. If you go to their website, antimaze.com, you will see a full list of their upcoming events along with their cocktail menu. And the cocktail of the week, once again, is the Silver Spoon. Gin, Saint Germain, lime juice, cucumber, and simple syrup for $9.
Saint Germain.
I love Saint Germain, so get out of here.
I know.
If you go, you'll also see their full list of their upcoming events. Tonight, as we're recording this, Pine Cocktails #2 with Therapie. March 24th. They have Trivia Smackdown tomorrow night, Wednesday, March 25th. Potentially tonight, if you're listening to this the day after this drops. They have Private Caller Presents Gala 26 with DJ Shock, Thursday, March 26th. So they've got all sorts of stuff going on. Papa Dom's Dance Party, that's happening Friday, March 27th. So just go to the website, click on events, and you'll see everything that they have going on there at Auntie May's, including their cocktail of the week, which we love, which I love, or I would love if I were there and having it. Matt, how's your week going? How was your weekend?
Yeah. Weekend was great. NCAA tournament. Got to watch it in Philadelphia. 5 out of the 6 games were close in the last 4 minutes of the game. So you gotta take the wins when you get them. And then I guess we saw one upset. Tennessee beat Virginia, but it was fun. NCAA tournament in person is it's a blast. Especially the first and second round. Even if your team's not in it. I did wear K-State stuff all weekend, so that's the closest that K-State was getting to March Madness this year. Lucky me.
Hey, props to you. Chef, nice bucket hat.
Thanks, brother.
Welcome back.
Thanks, brother.
How was your weekend, Chef, watching
trying to
a
make
bunch of March Madness that didn't have K-State involved?
It was fun just off the heels of Casey Alexander, promising us that we'll get there next year. It gave me the thrill of maybe I'd be in that first round. We're fighting for our lives. I'm excited. I was excited watching it. There were some somewhat good games, somewhat not so good games, but either way, I'm in the 99%. I'm trying to pull it up right now just to show you guys how much of a ball knower I am. One of my brackets is absolutely fire right now.
Well, the good part about getting all the first and second round ones right is that means your bracket can collapse in the second half here.
I guess technically I could. I would be sad if I did.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I'll only turn my ring light off.
Oh, and you picked Arizona as well. Okay. Yeah, smart boy. Nick, what is your
Yeah,
name?
99.9, baby. Top 18K.
What was your name?
Nignag. Nignag.
I can't say that.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
We're getting canceled.
Nignag one.
We would have been canceled already. Plus, Chef can say that to his credit. So you and I cannot.
Next. What's next?
Going anywhere.
Good times. Good times.
The
tournament is
uphill from.
The tournament is.
The tournament is.
My connection is garbage.
You know what? It's okay.
We are off to a great start, fellas. All right, season 4 finale. You all have ridden with us for yet another season. Hey, we made it another 50+ episodes. We've got 2 sponsors now, which we had at one point in time, and then we only have 1. Now we got 2 again. So that's pretty cool. Throwback to the original sponsor there. But we are doing a Q&A episode today. So we got a ton of questions from Scott, 1 question from PC Riley, and a handful that came in over Instagram that I have not tallied up yet. But shout out to Scott Wildcat, our pod father. He's our pod father, if you will, over at Bosco's Boys. I'm going to hand that to Scott. He starts us off strong with, what program among K-State football, men's basketball, women's basketball, volleyball, soccer, and baseball will be next to have a head coaching search?
Man. Baseball? Pete Hughes is kind of old.
I mean, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's old.
mean, maybe he's old. Colin
I
leaves
think it's women's
after
basketball.
Women's basketball.
Yeah, because Mitty's been around for a while too.
And he sniffed around last year. If all reports are to be believed to be true. I mean, Missouri came sniffing around last year. I mean, it wasn't the best season this season, but that is a volatile kind of position at women's basketball coach. I feel like that is one that could go either way, in a way where he steps down, he retires, or or we go looking for somebody else to get us over the hump.
Yeah, and Pete Hughes, he's 58, Mitty's 59. They're both kind of getting up there to where they've probably built up enough of their they built up enough of their bankroll and their retirement to where they can probably exit at some point and be just fine. But yeah, I don't know. I volleyball, I guess you could also see, Mansfield, similar to Klein, if he has a ton of success here in the next 2 to 3 years, could get poached by a bigger program, because it's not like K-State's in that upper echelon of women's volleyball. But
that opens up
Bring Rob Vaughn home.
That opens up a different kind of thought. Yeah, I mean, how long does Colin Klein stay? Casey Alexander's rope is how long?
I think it's as long as the last 2 head coaches, right? You missed the tournament 3 years in a row, you're going to get canned. I think that's the expectation at this point.
Yeah,
I think with Tang, but the thing about Tang was that he had so much cachet from that first season. That's why he even lasted as long as he did. I think he throws 2 seasons like he threw these last 2 seasons from the very start. Does he even make it that far? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I think Colin Klein's maybe a lifer. Is he a lifer?
I'll never say he's a lifer.
Gundy wasn't even a lifer at Oklahoma State. So, I could see Gundy being in one of the next
might as
2
well
or 3
be.
cycles, getting a job somewhere else, people will kind of forget of what happened, and I'm sure someone will take a leap on him. I could see like a UConn, like a lower tier FBS program, like a G5 school, taking a flyer on Gundy and him building it back up to, whatever. So I don't know. Sorry, I just took that off the rails, but
You did.
Yeah. Hey, second question from Scott. Second question from Scott. What will happen first? A non-men's basketball, non-soccer goalkeeper jersey that is primarily lavender, or K-State football having a non-classic jersey?
I mean, a non-men's
I gotta read that question again.
I am somewhat surprised that the women's team has not had the lavenders yet. That is primarily lavender.
And not just trim, because I think we've seen with the women's volleyball team that they've used some trim or outline.
It's got to be
lavender.
It's got to be primarily lavender. I think women's basketball. So I'm going to say non-MBB.
Yeah. I think it's women's basketball, because Gene Taylor's on the record saying it's a men's basketball color, but I could see that pretty easily being accepted for women's.
I'm going to go contrarian. I'm going to say football uniforms. I think we are so due for something new for the program that I think Colin Klein can have enough pull to maybe get Nike going in the right direction to give us something not Dallas Cowboys-esque. It could be, I could even see a different color pant, like I don't know. Do I dare say the purple pants back? I mean, Colin Klein never wore the purple pants. He never wore them. He wasn't a purple pants guy. I could see purple pants come back though. I could see purple pants come back.
The issue with the way they did the purple pants the first time is it was a different shade of purple from the top, and there was I'm pretty sure there was no piping on it. There was no stripes on it, which
just purple pant.
It was like big Barney uniform.
Yeah.
I'm going to go football just because I want to be different from you, because obviously I think basketball is – I think, honestly, under Casey Alexander, I think they need to just completely scrap these uniforms. I think these need to be thrown into a vault that never needs to be open again. They need something – I love a good basketball uniform that's like a traditional, just like, give me something simple and plain. Give me a plain Jane.
I don't think we should scrap the uniform if for any reason it needs to be scrapped because Tang is associated with it. But I am in the minority in that I like you look at this screen, you look at our YouTube videos, and you see that design on the side there underneath. That's what's on the sides. But people say it looks like a cow. I'm like, okay, whatever. Men's basketball uniforms, though, I was thinking about this the other day. Is there ever any chance that they break these back out? Let me pull it up here.
Let me see you break these bad boys out.
Oh no.
Are they ever share screen? Sorry. I'm doing this. Are they ever gonna break this out?
Okay.
I mean, I love this.
I think so. I would love that.
Maybe not the font of the number though.
No.
That's very
font.
Xavier, like
not the font.
I don't
just
like
the font be
the
the same. Just have it be the same as the lavender.
Yeah, I think those are. I used to hate them because I feel like I associated those in my head with like bad K-State basketball, but they're kind of tough.
That's hot. Those are hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sign me
Those
up.
are very hot, dude.
I think
Give
we
me
bring
those.
those back. So let's bring those back. Let's bring those back. All right.
Yeah, bring
Question
those
number
back. 3
from PC Riley. If you had to invest $5 million in K-State athletics, how would you spend it? Would you shore up the football roster for 1 year? Would you build a basketball roster over 1, 2, 3 years? Would you try to buy a natty in women's basketball, baseball, or track and field, or other?
I think, well, 5 mil. No offense, but a 5 million ain't really shit if we're being honest.
It's not 1 year.
I mean, no offense to the question. I get the question, but like in football, that does nothing. It really does nothing. Basketball, you could probably get a really good player for that.
5 mil.
You could probably, huh?
Yeah, 5
you
mil.
You could in football too.
Yeah, but the thing about football,
paid like $5 million for next year.
The thing about football, I mean, it's so big. Like the role of one player, I don't know if they could carry it to a lot of wins. I mean, obviously a good quarterback could get you more wins, but I think it's so team driven that it's you got to have a huge number for that. 5 million in basketball, though, I mean, if you can get a 7'2" finisher guy for 5 million, I could see that influencing something, or a point guard that's actually like an All-American status, that's not an inefficient black hole of shots.
How much did Bansa get NIL?
Oh man,
$5 to $7 million
for what?
Bansa.
He gets you. That's a tournament team right there.
That's
a tournament team by one freshman. I mean, but if you get a freshman into a system that's not just a draft factory like BYU is going to end up being, and actually want to win college basketball games, then yeah, I mean, 5 million on a basketball roster, give me that. I'll take 5 million on a basketball roster. Now, 5 million in women's for 1 year, could you compete? I mean, it's just so hard to go against the South Carolinas. You're so behind the 8 ball. Those programs are so far in ahead.
They're well funded too. I mean, think about like a Juju Watkins. How much does she make?
They develop they develop their star players across that scope are developed players. Like they stay in programs. I'm debating about so we finished 4th in track and field this year. So if you get $5 million,
oh yeah,
we're probably going to win a national championship.
I mean, but you probably do. But did you waste that money though? I mean, obviously, okay, track national championship is fun, but did you overpay? I mean, be honest.
Did you overpay? Because a lot of those, never hear that K-State has never won a national championship ever again. Are we really overpaying? So people don't say that anymore.
I mean, I get it is the running joke that we could claim a track national championship and be like, oh, we've won a national championship, but it's track, dude. No offense, but it's track.
It's the national championship.
I think you could easily fund it on the baseball side. I said this when we had our podcast without you, Matt.
Baseball's
like cool. I feel like baseball, you could pretty easily fund it. And if you've got $5 million, that's going to go a long way to get you some arms and some bats. So
I don't know.
I agree. I agree.
I feel like baseball is a tougher one. Baseball is a tougher one. I think about it from like,
is it though?
What is the national?
Coastal Carolina is a good team.
Sure. But you also like the College World Series. I feel like there's a bit of luck, as much as like there's a bit of luck with that.
Sure.
And so if I have $5 million and I'm going to be like, I'm going to give you $5 million to win a national championship this year, I would rather do it in an individual level sport.
Give me baseball. I'm with Bob. Give me baseball. You give me a $3 million bullpen. I mean, the bats are going to be the bats. It's like you don't really even have to pay. You don't really have to pay the skill position because they're popping. If you got a bullpen that's holding teams to two or three runs in college baseball,
you're not giving up 10 runs to Houston in the 8th inning.
Speaking of which, who are we beating? Are we beating Nebraska right now?
Oh, fuck them, by the way. Fuck the Fuskers.
Breaking the fourth wall right now.
In all areas. Okay. Yeah, you look that up, by the way, Chef. Question number 4.
Down 11-8 in the 5th. Jesus Christ, this is what I'm talking about.
Again.
I mean, just noodle arms just throwing lollipops up, and just these scores are just insane.
I mean, Arizona State, God, how many runs did we give up to Arizona State this weekend? There were quite a few. All right. Question number 4 from Scott. Should the Big 12 explore a 10 a.m. Central football kickoff with a TV partner like, say, TNT? Could be a game that kicks off at one of the Eastern time zone schools in the Union Jack Classic if it lives beyond this year, or is College Game Day and Big Noon kickoff too big to counter program?
I mean, in a hypothetical world, we can make anything happen, and it's going to be a great idea. That is a great question because, I mean, you give me some breakfast football, brother. Who's saying no to that? Who is saying no to that?
For me, it's at 9 a.m. It's already at 10 a.m. for me. So, like, what time of day doesn't matter to me. I'm still going to watch it. And if it's my team, I'm going to watch that over College Game Day.
Am I going crazy? I could have swore there was like a 10 a.m. kick this year. Wasn't there?
I feel like there was one. I want to say there was one or something.
At 10 a.m. Eastern? I feel like they had like or Colorado. Was it a Colorado game a couple years ago?
It kicked at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, so 11. So Scott's saying 10 Central, so you're starting an hour before all of the other games. I love it. If K-State had to host a 10 a.m. game, I would be kind of mad.
Would you, though? Yeah. I mean, halftime is kickoff for all the other games.
But what Scott is saying is it would be like an Eastern time zone school. So for a West Virginia or Cincinnati, you're kicking at 10 a.m. Central.
Which is 11 Eastern.
I mean...
I would want it earlier. Give me earlier.
6 a.m.
Give me, like, could you imagine? Hold on. Could you imagine?
Paint a picture for me.
Could you imagine dawn breaking and the lights, like you turning the lights off for a football game? Like it's kicked off under the lights early as fuck.
Goodness.
And then they turn the lights off halftime, and now you have a morning game.
You know, the first weekend, they should just do like they used to, the 24-hour tip-off special. It's the 24-hour kickoff special. And Hawaii's kicking off a game at 11 p.m. Hawaii time.
Yeah, I mean, you do the European week 0. You do it out in Europe, and then you just progressively move it with the sun, and you're playing football on the hour every hour.
Oh, man. Brett Yormark needs to hire us, doesn't he?
I'm telling you, I think that Scott. I appreciate Scott because I never thought about that. Lights on at kickoff and they're off at halftime. That is genius.
Students are pulling an all-nighter the night before. It's kegs and
God,
eggs.
they're camping out like it's a. Oh my God, they're camping out. Could you imagine?
70% of the people would hate it terribly, and the 30% are the students.
Way more than 70%. It's a terrible idea. I think visually, it's cool. Like, could you imagine the branding and you could go along with this game? I mean, it's like I don't know. It's just so much fun to think about something off the wall, something different. I love it.
I mean, it's kind of like how all the bars and stuff opened up for Team USA hockey in the Olympics a few weeks back. Like it was 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. I think when the puck dropped, it was 6 a.m., 6:10, and so we had bars opening in Denver that were opening at 6. We're like, hey, we can't serve till 7, but we're open at 6 so you can watch the game. Dawn is breaking. It's crazy. What an idea.
Crazy. Next.
Eat shit. Question number 5, Scott Wildcat. What will Coach Casey Alexander's record be versus Huss and Calhoun next year? How many times do we play Cincinnati next year?
I don't think they've announced that yet.
Yeah, we'll play at least one game.
1-1.
Who do we lose to?
I think we lose to Cincinnati like we usually do.
Hell no. I think we go 2-0. I think
we beat Creighton at home.
I think the fall off of Creighton is going to be something that needs to be measured.
Wow.
And then, man, don't get me started on Cincinnati. I think they let the wrong coach go. I think he had that program humming a little bit. Not gonna lie. I think he had him going around in that back half of that season. I think he was fighting for his job, obviously, but I think he was good at acquiring talent. I mean, they've been solid for a couple of years. I mean, obviously they didn't make the tournament or anything, but I mean, I don't know. The transition for Cincinnati going into the Big 12 has been tougher, but I think they've shown a lot of fight in basketball. I think they fired the wrong coach, and I'm not Jared Calhoun. Who is he? Never heard of the guy. Never even heard of him.
Huh.
So give me 2-0 if we play. Actually, give me 3-0. I think we beat Cincinnati in the Big 12 tournament.
Oh my god.
God.
Undefeated. I'll say undefeated. Well, however many it is, I'm swimming in the Casey Alexander.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's just 1 year. I mean, we can pontificate out. We could pontificate out multiple seasons. I could see us. Obviously, we won't play Creighton a lot, but could Jared Calhoun and Casey Alexander be riding hip and hip, going at it for multiple years? Give me a total record of 8-5.
8-5. Okay.
So you're saying that he's going to go 7-5 against Jared Calhoun, basically.
Yep.
The next question from Scott: will there be a season 5 of Cocaine Willie?
We haven't been renewed yet, so we're waiting the contract.
I'll be
the
here.
way some of these discussions are going, I don't know if there will be.
Yeah.
I'll be here. The internet might be better. It might be worse. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to get an internet service provider from Ohio to sponsor us. That is what we need.
We need to
Shout
get
out
a
to
GoFundMe for Chef so he can pay more than $10 a month for his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I thought about Starlink. Starlink is my buddy uses Starlink.
Yeah.
Hey, I pay $90 a month for Xfinity Fiber, and it's just fine.
Giving you some ideas.
Learn. Season 5's happening. Don't worry about it.
Yes. We've renewed our agreement with Auntie Mays through football season. We have an agreement with our friend Paul at Heartland Beef through football season.
What if we have one more sponsor?
If we had one more sponsor, then we'd be rich.
Oh,
we're rich.
Rich.
Fired up, baby. All right. What does success from Scott, of course? What does success look like for Casey Alexander? He did a whole podcast on this in year 1, 3, and 5.
Year 1. I think year 1, you finish in the top half of the Big 12.
Holy shit. Okay.
which means I think this is a team. I think the momentum needs to be you are in the NCAA tournament in year one. With the way it has been for a lot of these programs that have hired new coaches, year one has been kind of like that bright spot where you bring in. I'm going to say year 3, you're in the top 5 of the conference.
Of what? Oh,
in the top 5 of the conference, and you are let's see, who was 5th this year? KU and Texas Tech. So they were 5. So you are in year 5 or year 3, you're a 6 seed in the tournament or higher. And then year 5, I would say winning a Big 12 tournament or winning the conference.
holy shit. I creamed my pants a little bit with that timeline right there. Now, okay, I'm going to take this a little bit different. I mean, I love the expectations that Matt put out there, and I can definitely get along. I could definitely get on board with year 3, maybe not year 5. I don't know. I could maybe get myself worked up to that, but I think I'm going to take year 1 a little bit different for a different approach. I think we need to get away from the expectations necessarily numerically with Casey Alexander in year 1. I think he needs to set the precedent of how he's going to run his program year in and year out. Like if he is not afraid of being with the media and explaining his process, not giving the secret sauce or anything but this is how we're going to do it. Just like his introductory press conference where he explained, this is how we're going to do things. This is how I want my program. It's about retention. And then he shows it in year 1 with bringing in a couple of younger guys. However this portal season is going to go for him, or whether he brings any players back from this current roster, I want to see the plan, not necessarily the numerical wins and losses. I mean, I would love to see more wins, and I would love to see him get to the tournament, but I just want to see that he's going to have a plan in year 1 that he's going to be able to follow into year 2. And once I see that the plan is repeated in year 2, then I'm on board with what Matt was saying in year 3, where we're like, okay, we're top half for the conference. We've had these same players for the past 3 years. These are our guys. We're going to go forward with it, and we're wanting to win. And then if year 5, we flip the whole senior class and he's doing everything that he's supposed to be doing, there is no reason in the world that he doesn't have all the money that he possibly could need to get whatever kind of player he wants. And then, yeah, I mean, if we've done the tournament thing for 4 years, he has to take that next step. And hopefully we're holding on to him. I mean, he is in his mid-50s, but, I mean, somebody could try to poach him. But, I mean, for the love of God, if we win the conference year 5, I'm gung-ho, brother. Build him a statue.
You bring up a really good point, and I think I mentioned it maybe a couple months back, but you know how Tang, he'd get in his press conferences, he kind of just deflect everything, this, that, and the other. And I mentioned, like, he doesn't talk ball in his press conferences. He doesn't talk hoops. He talks about, it was a lot of excuses. It was a lot of this and that. It was a lot of injury stuff, but he never really talked like schematically about the game. And that always kind of drove me crazy. And really from a schematic standpoint, he talked about a no middle defense in year 1 and a 5-out offense in year 2. And then I don't think we heard him talk about anything schematically after we were courting Patrick Ngongba, who's lighting it up at Duke now. So it's just in one press conference with Casey Alexander, I feel like we already have gotten that. So it's good to see that he has a vision for the program. And Chef, I want to see exactly what you're talking about too, of when he gets in a press conference after game 1, I want to hear him talk about schematics, what he saw with the opponent, what we were throwing at them, and how we adjusted. I want to hear that stuff. I feel like we haven't heard that stuff since Bruce. I mean, even before Bruce, because he was talking about Pete the Cat for half the damn second final season that he was there. So yeah, I want to see that. I want to see the vision in year 1. In year 3, I want to see one trip to the second weekend. I want to see that. So within years 1 to 3, I want to see at least one trip to the second weekend. And then by year 5, man, I want to be consistently probably top 6 in the Big 12 on a year in, year out basis by that point. Competing for at least the semifinals of the Big 12 tournament consistently. And you're in the national conversation for seeding. You're talking like a top 4 or 5 seed on a year in, year out basis. That's what I want to see by year 5, because I feel like there were moments during the Bruce Weber era, there were moments during the Frank Martin era where we saw that, and that was a topic of conversation. And it wasn't, are we going to make the tournament this year? Hopefully we make the tournament this year. Hopefully we're talking about seeding in February and not talking about the bubble, is ideally what we're looking at there. So I want the team to be in the tournament at least every other year. I think when we're looking at this by year 5 at a minimum. Scott Wildcat, question 8, FMK, Lola Bunny, Kim Possible, or Princess Jasmine?
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Fuck, Mary, kill. I mean, Lola Bunny.
Fired.
Lola Bunny is for sure the most complete of all of those.
So you're a furry,
brother. I'm not going to beat the accusations on this podcast. There's no way I'm beating the accusations on this podcast. The problem with Kim Possible is that she is a minor. We have to take that into account.
Okay, so we're killing.
We have to kill Kim Possible.
So we're murdering.
We have to kill Kim Possible.
A child. Okay.
Princess Jasmine, I don't know her confirmed age either. So
wholesome.
Here's the deal, though, with Princess Jasmine.
Comes with a title.
She is a princess. She comes with a title. She probably also has a dowry involved. You getting paid? You getting lands?
Getting loaded. We're loaded after Princess. Okay. So now we're talking. It's a debate. Do you want to marry Lola Bunny, who you're probably going to have fun with for a long, long time? Let's be honest. We know what rabbits are known for. So let's just put her in that category. Let's just put her in that category. Jasmine is a human. We can continue that long-term relationship. I'm gonna marry Jasmine. I'm gonna F Lola Bunny, and we have only on the basis of her being a minor, which just throws everything out the window. We cannot continue the conversation. So we are killing Kim Possible. Unless her Wikipedia or whatever confirms that I'm wrong, we're gonna have to kill Kim Possible.
I don't know what to say. I actually would probably agree. I would probably agree with the 3 that he actually did with the way he put it.
I mean, it's chalk. It's chalk. It's chalk for all 3 of us. Because Jasmine, she can show you the world as well. Scott Wildcat, what is one niche topic, K-State or college athletics wise, that you'd want to get on a soapbox and rant about?
K-State game day experience.
Okay, let me hear it.
I think our basketball game day experience is lame. I think they use terrible music choices to try and pump the crowd up. I think for football, we need less Chipotle burrito rolling and also some better music and better in-game stuff. I think that's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Game day experience.
Not a fan of the Chipotle rolling, huh?
It's so stupid. So stupid.
Well, my biggest issue with the game day experience on the football side is ever since the dude had a seizure and we haven't had the Willie skit with the tackling in midfield, it's just a big empty void. And they've never filled it in. It's anticlimactic.
Yep.
And yeah, they've got the door opening. That's cool. But it used to be this like fever pitch inside of Bill Snyder Family Stadium whenever that happened.
A Willie skit, man. Bring it back a Willie skit.
Give me the train and the Willie skit and the tackling. I don't just make sure your guy that's getting tackled isn't epileptic.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he just
epilepsy.
Too good.
Not to be ableist.
I mean, he's
that's like the third. That's like the third worst thing that's been said today. So we're not even halfway done.
I am agreeing with Matt. I mean, I wish I was out there more. Also, man, I don't know how you guys' jobs are going, but the United States Postal Service, man, I'm fighting for my life over here. I want to keep this job, but I don't know if the post office is going to be around much longer, brothers.
Hey, if you buy Starlink, does that curry you favor with Doge?
I don't know. It's not Doge that's coming after us. It's the IRS. We don't make any money. We'll have to charge $4 for a stamp here pretty soon to even pay my salary. No, but seriously, yeah, man, life is good, but I do. Jobs suck. I hate jobs. I wish I could just do this and hang out with you guys all day, all night.
No. So what's your soapbox rant about K-State or college athletics? That's niche.
I mean, I don't know if I have like a rant that I could go on. I mean, the game day experience, I like that, but I don't really think. I think we're going into a spot where it's a split decision on what college athletics and college football in particular looks like pretty soon. I think we're going to be it's going to be even all across the board, and we're going to have a chance. Obviously, the cheating and all that stuff is still going to be rampant, and people are going to try to take advantage of try to turn every corner and try to get ahead at all costs. But either it's going to be that, or we're not going to have football the way it is, and it's going to be the haves and the have-nots, and it's going to be JV versus varsity kind of stuff. And I hope it's not that, because I don't know where K-State stands in that. But I think that as much as I don't want politics involved in any of the things that I like outside of actually talking politics, I think politics might have to get involved. I think some politicians, there needs to be some things said and done about what's going on, because it's not going to be the same here pretty soon.
That's the thing I was going to bring up if you didn't bring it up is that's a niche topic that I am very interested in. I hate the direction that things are going in, but I do think that there is a possibility here for, if they do go the route of having like the tiered system with 70 teams or whatever, it's the Power Four, and you have that, and everybody has equal distribution within those, I think, 4 tiers that there are. That's going to be a lot better, and you have the opportunity to move up or down in those payment tiers, but your conferences and stuff are more geographic. I don't know. There are a lot of different ways that you can skin the cat, but obviously the conference realignment stuff has been a really big thing for me in the last few years. It's something I've cared about for a really, really long time, going back to like old Facebook posts from 2010 when I was in high school ranting about this shit. When the Big 12 was first getting poached from Missouri and A&M, and the potential Pac-16 that was going to happen with Texas. And yeah, I'm glad that we're at least in a little bit of a stable spot with a lot of this stuff, but it's not going to last very long. And that's one niche thing that I love to get on a soapbox about and rant about. But yeah, I would love to be included in that. It would be nice to be part of that whole Super League thing. I don't like the idea of it in principle, but I think it's the one way for things to be at least more equitable and to try to bring the Big Ten and the SEC on board with the ACC and the Big 12. So we'll see what happens with everything. But yeah, John Kurtz is covering all that, not us.
It says Jasmine's 15, by the way, so
oh, good God,
we're fucked either way.
Good Lord,
damn it.
Yeah, that's You're going to jail, Scott, for asking that question.
You're going to jail, Scott.
If you were in charge, this is Scott's next question. If you were in charge of the Big 12 for 365 days and had the power to create new tentpole events for the conference, what would they be? Or is that something you don't think the conference needs more of? I'm going to say I don't think we need glass floors, and I don't think we need Big 12 Mexico. But I would love to stake a claim on Dublin. I thought that was a really fun experience, even though we lost.
Like, I like that. I think we could do okay. I think we need okay, go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
No. I want to hear yours first.
No, I was thinking more like I don't know if necessarily the eyeballs are the way to go with, like gimmicky stuff is not going to sell the conference and put it in a better light if that's where I'm trying to go. I don't know if any of this stuff is going to put us on a better light. I think it kind of makes us look like we're grasping for things, like we're just out of thin air. Like we put a bunch of like people in a room. What would be cool? I don't know if any of that is helping the conference at all. I don't think it is, but I think how do you create what the SEC and Big Ten has? I think obviously what they have is rabid fan bases. We have those. Check. Okay. They have tradition. I think we don't spotlight the traditions enough, and I think that's also the Big 12's problem. Just look at like how they scheduled the conference rivals. I think this is a telltale sign of people, outsiders of the Big 12. Obviously, the Big 12 was not run as well as it should have been before Yormark and them got here, but it's not. We hired a New Yorker to run the Big 12, and I don't think he really gets what makes the Big 12 like a thing. So like when you don't have Iowa State as Kansas State's second rival, that is a problem. I mean, like you're eliminating traditions, which is what makes the Big Ten and the SEC so. That's one of their pageantry things, is that they have this long-standing tradition of teams. So I don't know what we need to do, but I think we need to lean into more old school, like Colin Klein would say, the new old school. We need to lean into what makes actual football like kind of historic, and that's what we need to lean into, not this glass floor shit.
I'm surprised you didn't mention like doing a Big 12 tournament on the opening week of basketball. You showcase the Big 12 the first week that college basketball starts with like a tournament, maybe like a round robin situation. And
sweet.
And you get a Final Four and you have a tournament at the beginning of the year that allows you to broadcast how strong the Big 12 is yet again by playing tough teams, getting Q1 games for the most part. Everybody gets an additional number of Q1 games that are going to prep you for Big 12 play.
So like a Big 12 invitational, like the whole conference Big 12 like invites, like we'll draw your names out of hats if you really want to.
I mean, or you have 16, all 16, or you do like maybe the top 12, top 8.
We're overthinking this a little bit. Okay. Remember back in the day, there used to be a thing called the Big 8 holiday tournament. Woo! This was a thing that they used to do. You could do the Big 8 holiday tournament, invite the top 8 teams in the Big 12.
Yes, you could.
And play, if you want to really appease the western flank of the conference, you can play it in Vegas so they can shut the hell up every once in a while.
I don't mind that.
My other idea is the Big 12. You partner with the NBA.
Ooh.
and you have Houston playing a game before the Rockets. And Houston plays BYU, and the Rockets are playing the Jazz. And you get Debansa, who's probably going to go to the Jazz. And, you kind of like do a little bit of a partnership with the NBA.
Nuggets and Buffs. That's it.
Okay, so what's the legality, or like what would be the problem with like? Okay, exhibitions aren't necessarily like they don't count for anything. What's the what's the ruling on playing an exhibition against a professional team?
Oh, well.
Well, we played the Soviet Union one time in basketball. I don't
No, I know. Okay, so not necessarily like the starters for the Houston Rockets, but like what if we played their G League team?
Nobody's going to want to watch that.
No one?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah. Nobody knows anybody that plays on G League.
That's true too.
What you need to do is you need to do like a doubleheader situation where it's you do a partnership with the NBA, you do a doubleheader at the local, like the most local. So Colorado Buffaloes are playing the Houston Cougars at Ball Arena in Denver, and then the headliner is going to be Nuggets Rockets, or vice versa. Or Matt did the exact same thing. That's exactly what Matt just said, but you're trying to overthink it, Chef.
No, I know, I get it. I like that. But
Brett,
the problem is no one gives a fuck about regular season basketball. To be honest, no one gives a shit about NBA regular season basketball. That shit is just dead. No one watches.
You'd be surprised. Surprised.
Am I shocked if it's not I guess if it's a ESPN like prime time, then I guess maybe you're selling something that the opening is the Houston Cougars versus the Colorado Buffalo. Maybe I like it. There's no bad ideas unless it's a glass floor.
That's true.
UCF and the Magic. I mean, there's a lot of overlap. Cincinnati, who would be the closest team to Cincinnati? The Cavs.
Cavs.
Yeah.
Cavs. You could have the Pacers.
K-State and KU are kind of screwed. It's like closest teams are the
Thunder
and the Nuggets and the Wolves. The Bulls.
Yeah.
Kind of on an island, but the Bulls and the Hawks, that'd be kind of fun. All right. We're going to do our mid-pod ad read for Heartland Beef, one of our favorite sponsors. We're thrilled to be partnering with them again for football season. And we're not talking about grocery store beef. Heartland Beef connects Kansas and Midwest families directly with local ranchers that are sometimes located in Kansas. And, of course, plenty of them are K-Staters themselves. So they've got the same values, work ethic, and all that jazz that we all have here. They're doing it out on the land instead of on the football field or the basketball court. Paul, friend of the program, started Heartland Beef Connection to help support Midwest ranchers by matching them directly with families looking to buy quarter, half, or whole beef shares. You know where your beef comes from, how it was raised, and who raised it. And here's the part people don't expect. Not only does this beef taste better, it's actually cheaper per pound than grocery store beef when you buy direct. Better quality, more transparency, and you're not paying for the middlemen. If you care about supporting Kansas agriculture, keeping money local, and eating beef that actually tastes the way beef should, this is how you do it. Here's the best part. Because you're listening to Cocaine Willie, you can get $25 off the Heartland Beef Connection match fee when you mention the pod or use the code CW25. That's code CW25. Check out Heartland Beef Connection at heartlandbeef.net. Real beef, real ranchers, better beef for your money. Guys, I made a USDA prime picanha steak tonight on a fennel and potato puree with chimichurri on top.
Good Lord. Sounds delightful.
It was very good. It was very good. All right. Next question from Scott. What is the number one thing K-State should prioritize when Hot Boy Gene eventually retires when hiring the next AD?
With Gene going down. What was Gene's big thing that he needed to get done when he came over?
Get Snyder out.
Well, in his
That
time,
that was a little after
they built the volleyball, right? That was now
they did all the Olympic. They did
all the
Olympic
Olympic
stuff.
stuff. So from
They do Veneer under him too.
Veneer, they did
Shamrock Zone.
Yep.
So from a facilities perspective, he really did a lot. I think right now a big thing obviously is like NIL and what you're doing in that department. But so with that, I think there's also like a branding aspect for K-State too, of like how can you develop the K-State brand to be, at a level that is at the top of the Big 12 with other schools. And I think some of that comes with NIL and where, how the money is getting to players and how you're doing a lot of that. So for me, I mean, honestly, I think kind of like a little bit of a younger voice might be really good,
I like it.
to be in a position where you are just maybe having a better understanding of the landscape of what, this profit sharing piece and all of this, all of this stuff that has really changed in the past like 4 or 5 years. So for me, I think that's what I would say is the priority.
Yeah, unfortunately for us, one of the best candidates we could have possibly had is now AD at Mizzou. Yippos. Shout out Delta Squared Beach.
Yeah.
I don't know I mean, the hires obviously are like the things that get the most headlines in terms of like mainstream and what people can actually, that are just fans, kind of grasp onto. And I think if the big major ones are taken care of, which I think Casey Alexander and Colin Klein are taken care of, if Gene were to step down in the next year, 2 years, I think the hires are taken care of. And I like the NIL aspect. I don't know how much an AD is going to be responsible for that if it's, collect how, I don't know how they're going to do it or whatever, but that would be interesting. Like if players are collectively bargained, do they go through like into the future? Let's say that is what ends up happening and they're not student athletes anymore and they're employees. Is he responsible for all of them? Is he responsible for like the 500 student athletes or employees? Is that another 500 on the payroll that he's responsible for? I guess he's technically responsible for them now, but I don't know. I just think that's interesting. And who I would want, I have no earthly idea. I have no idea who's in that space that could help, but I think the vision has to be a younger voice, someone that can be here for a longer time to get us through whatever this transitional period of college sports is. I think that it has to be somebody with a fresh look at it.
Yeah, I'd love for it to be someone that has a connection to K-State, but that's not the main criteria for me. It's got to be someone that's younger. I would honestly, a guy with Gene's profile would be, that was kind of the hire you want to make, right? It's a guy who's a high level at, he was a high level at Iowa. I want to say it was like associate AD or something at Iowa. So you've been an associate or assistant AD at a Power 4, Power 5 institution, ideally Power 4 because you have football if that's the case. Ideally, you've also been an AD at a lower level program, so you've run the show somewhere else. So I would love to have someone who has both AD experience at a lower level, associate or assistant AD experience, kind of second in command, if you will, at a Power 4 institution. Those are the things that I want to look for, and especially someone who has had to have a significant hand to play on the NIL rev share side of things. So now that that's all consolidated under K-State athletics, you're going to have a lot to do with that. So those are some of the things I would prioritize. Like, honestly, Gene had a great profile coming in. I wouldn't try to stray too far away from that, to be honest. So that's kind of what I would go for. Next question from Scott: white hats for baseball teams, yay or nay?
White hats. I'm going to say nay. Nay.
Why?
I don't know if I like it. That's too. No. Give me a colored hat. I'm trying to think. No. Yuck. White hats?
It's fine.
No one wears a white hat.
White hats are fine.
I'm looking.
No one wears a white hat.
I don't think so.
So? I mean,
the Toronto Blue Jays, they wear a white front panel.
Yeah, that's like the 70s vibe. I guess the Pirates have done that too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Orioles have done it. I say why not? It's gonna get dirty. It's gonna look cool.
Yuck. No, then you get those players that have the same hat, and then you get this nice sweat band that's sweat through there, and it's all like a off.
You just clean your hats like normal people.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No white hats.
The sweatband looks great, by the way. It's a sign of a well-worn hat.
That's correct.
Next question from Scott. If I won $1 billion and decided to create a YouTube network to have K-State, Big 12, and KC sports talk from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily, how much would I have to give each of you to move to Shawnee and be part of it?
Chef will take it for like 3 pieces of double bubble at this point.
Not that much. Not that much.
Not much.
I guess it depends on the time slot that I get, because I'm assuming I'm not going to be the only person talking. I'm assuming you'd want different. If I could get the earliest, and I get how many 7 to noon would be a good slot, and then noon to 4. Yeah, give me $150,000 annually.
So you'd have to move to Shawnee with your family.
No problem. That's not a problem.
Okay. I'm asking like 300, honestly. He won $1 billion. Like, I'm gonna highball this.
No, I want Scott as wealthy as possible. I don't want to hemorrhage him for no money. I want to keep him as rich as possible. He'll be my sugar daddy. He'll take care of me. All I need, that's just my salary. We're best friends at this point. I'm moving to Shawnee for him to talk K-State. He's going to be on there. We're going to do all of the fun things that we send each other on Instagram. And yeah. I'll be off the clock at noon. I got all day. Let's go, brother.
Living off that 150K salary.
I need a lot. It would take a lot for me to leave.
Yeah.
It would take a lot for me to leave.
Take a lot for me to leave.
I'm going to say $1 million.
$1 million?
I mean, I don't know if I need $1 million.
No.
I've got like a 3%. I've got like a 3% interest rate on this house. I ain't fucking leaving, man. I'm stuck.
Why can't you have 2 homes?
Hey, 2021. That was the best time to buy.
That's true. You could rent it out to some.
Yeah, no,
college kids.
I love it out here. Number 14 from Scott. This is, I guess, his 13th question. If each of you had full access to a Midwest share of local beef and had to prepare a full meal for a group of patrons at an Aggieville basement bar, what are you preparing? Jeff.
Okay, so I mean, we're serving this in a bar. I'm assuming this is a private banquet that we're doing. So
yeah,
we're gonna do at least 7 courses. We're gonna do 7 courses. We're gonna stretch this thing out.
It's a full beef share, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, we're stretching this thing out. We're going to probably do some.
Oh my god!
We're probably going to do some shanks with some marrow to start on some crostinis.
Ooh,
with some, some roasted marrow, maybe some kind of pesto to go with that. That's just for start. I mean, I literally just spitballing this off the top of my head. Maybe a tartare course after that. Then we'll probably do. Maybe we'll do like something fried in tallow, because we got to use the tallow at some point. Yep. Then we'll, everybody loves this. We'll do a fajita. A large fajita. We'll get the biggest fucking fajita plate that you've ever seen in your life. It's a spectacle. You got to step probably a foot back because you're going to get splattered, because you already know the people at Chili's, they get the sizzling, and those things can hurt you. We'll probably do some flank over that with some poblanos and all that stuff. All kinds of different peppers and onions. Trying to think.
While we're on the taco train, you could do some lengua tacos.
Yeah, give me a taco. Give me something that you can grab with some cheese.
Some barbacoa. If you've got the full share, so you can do some barbacoa with some cheek meat.
The cheek meat. Give me some cheek meat.
I'm thinking brisket, barbecue, brisket, sliders, burn ends. You got to do all that. You've got the whole shit.
Now we're doing a whole barbecue meal. I don't know if I want to do that. I was thinking more. I'm all for the taco. I mean, I've already brought up fajitas. Why not a taco? Maybe what's the kind of taco where it's the cheese, and then it's got like a layer of beans, and they grab it like with the tortilla.
A beefy 5-layer burrito.
Not a beefy 5-layer. Okay, and then what if we got a cow and it had milk in it still? Does that work? How does that work?
What if we got a cow and it had milk still in it? What the?
I'm trying to think of dessert.
I can't.
That's how that works.
There's any potential that you think that that's the case?
I don't think that's how that works.
Do they preserve the udders? Is that's what I'm asking?
Next. Next.
Yes.
Next.
Don't think that's how that works. Next question from Scott. This is the last one we got. We've reached the end. Are K-State football fans ready to accept that Colin Klein's recruiting classes won't differentiate that much to what Chris Kleiman was bringing in?
Yeah, I think that's...
I don't think they are.
Oh, okay. The question is, are they ready to accept that? Yeah, they're not ready. They're not ready for that.
No.
I think he's going to be able to land some talent, but I think it's just the new era of sports. I think high school recruiting classes have kind of just got poo-pooed on by all levels of football. I think that's kind of the back burners. The smaller schools are getting developed players that didn't get as much run at Power 4. Power 4s are scooping the best players from the G5. The portal is just kind of the thing to do. It's kind of, I feel like high school recruiting is to a point where you take not even the best offer. You just take what you can, commit as quickly as you can to get on the ship, and then you ball out, and then you hit the portal, and then you go from there. That's really where your recruiting starts, is when you hit that portal for the first time. And I think Colin Klein's not going to be any different. I don't think so. I think Chris Kleiman tried to do that thing where he was like, we'll get 12 guys for the portal. But I think at this point you're going to need to run about 20 portal players every year. Unfortunately, I think that's where we're at. So high school, if you're not landing a couple 5-stars, I don't think high school recruiting is all that important.
I don't think K-State fans are ready to accept it, but I don't think it's going to deviate much from what Kleiman did. So
no, it's not at all.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Unhinged people we have.
Hey, Jake Narot, that would be raising the ceiling a little bit.
That would raise the ceiling.
He's a skinny bastard, though. At least from what I see in him in pads, he's skinny. But maybe his basketball physique looks a lot better than his football physique. I don't know if that's just
classic chef talking about high schoolers' physiques.
It's better than talking about animated teenagers, I guess.
Oh my God. Question 16 comes from Kunal Patel, 23. Is Texas a true Cinderella? I've been asking this question to my wife, Texas fan, for the last 5 days, and we've had some very funny discussions around it. But it's funny because they're what, an 11 seed?
11, yeah. Playing 11.
They're the lowest. Yeah, they're the lowest seeded team remaining. So I guess technically they're a Cinderella. But she's like, yeah, people are still gonna hate us because we're Texas. I'm like, yeah, it's true.
She's a smart woman.
She's in the real world. Are they a Cinderella? By the classical definition, they are a Cinderella. But what we define as a Cinderella, I think, is what I would define a Cinderella is somebody that comes from one of those one bid leagues or something like that. If High Point would have been in their shoes, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Horns down.
Are they a true Cinderella, Matt?
No.
No.
Right.
All right.
A Cinderella is a 12 or above.
Oh, come on.
Wow. Wow.
A 12 or above, specifically in 2026. It could change in 2027.
Okay.
Okay. Next question comes from Chief Marketing Officer of the Cocaine Willie podcast. Mandy Marchesini asks, pick your favorite KSU men's basketball coach, point guard, and player of choice.
Oh, okay. Give me Frank.
Yep.
Give me Marquise. And give me Bees. Give me those three and I'll win forever. I'll go undefeated every time.
Are we okay. So point guard, so technically 2011 Jacob Pullen was a point guard for us.
Yeah.
Frank.
Okay.
Jake. Oh, might have Beasley, huh? Oh. I'm gonna go different because that team played together.
Yeah, you're just picking a real team.
I'm gonna go Dean Wade.
Ooh. I like it.
All right.
Little pick.
Lon Kruger.
Okay.
Denny Clemente.
Okay. Pretty quick.
Bill Walker.
Oh, I like it. Oh, I like
uninjured.
That. Okay.
Bill Walker.
Okay.
Now, this is my honorable mention, and this is absolutely just off the top. Like, this is give me Bruce. Give me Angel. and give me Gasson. Give me those three.
Okay. All right.
Give me David Gasson. I mean,
I'm not poo-pooing
unlimited field goal percentage. He's making every layup. Angel, very underrated. Loved Angel's game. And give me Bruce. Give me Brucey. Big 12 champ.
Okay. Who is your most hated basketball program other than KU? Also from Mandy Marchesini.
You know, it's starting to become Nebraska.
It's very fucking close right now.
It's starting to become Nebraska a little bit. I don't
It's very close.
Iowa State. I don't really like them.
Did she say Big 12 or just
anybody?
Basketball?
It could be anybody.
Anyone.
UConn, honestly.
Wisconsin.
Hurley.
I've got some PTSD, man.
Give me. Honestly, if Iowa keeps doing it, I don't like Iowa either. They are so.
I like Iowa.
I don't like them. They're nasty. Brendan
the
Hawson.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The enemy of my enemy is my
fair.
friend. And in that case, it's Nebraska and Iowa State. So I'm all in on the Hawkeyes.
The fact that Nebraska and Iowa are playing in the Sweet 16 is disgusting, but also incredible. Like you think that Houston, like the South Regional in Houston's the highest seed left, but that place is going to be filled with Nebraska people
Just
and
shoot.
now Iowa people,
Just
and
shoot.
now Iowa people because they know they're playing Nebraska. It's
Yeah.
gonna be insane. Like the fact
God,
that
I
one of
hate
those
them.
teams is going to the Elite Eight.
Elite Eight.
So for my
Yuck,
bracket,
yuck.
I picked Houston out of there.
I had Vanderbilt.
Really?
Oh, that makes.
Well, no, I mean, like, I had
Makes sense.
Vanderbilt where Nebraska is.
Hmm.
I didn't expect them. Yeah. Anyway.
I thought you meant that you had Vandy coming out of that,
Yeah.
out of that region. I'm like,
No wonder
how
why
are you in the 99th percentile?
Yeah,
Like, you had picked Vandy. The math ain't
No.
nothing. Yeah, it's got to be Iowa State for me. I mean, I've always hated Oklahoma like a shit ton as well. Wichita State's probably up there. Yeah, it's got to be Iowa State though.
Who does North Carolina hire?
TJ.
Do they?
Dude,
That would be
TJ
hilarious.
TJ would be very hilarious. What also would be hilarious, just think about this. Bill Self retires from KU and UNC hires Bill Self.
Whoa.
Like,
Does
that
Roy
means-
Williams' whole storyline?
Yeah, UNC would have poached the last two coaches from KU. That'd be a fun. that'd be a
Then
fun
KU
storyline.
takes Brad.
Oh, good God, I would hate
That would
that.
not be. That would not be good.
Next question from Mandy. Preferred beverage for March Madness games?
I drank a lot of tea this weekend. Twisted
Tea?
teas,
Oh,
Surfside teas. I drank a lot of teas this weekend. I enjoyed it.
Zero sugar mug, my new crack. I've been fucking
What was your
Joe.
what was your old crack? Actually crack or
Actual crack, which is you should be proud of me. I've been down on a lot of zero sugar orange crush.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just the biggest Diet Dr. Pepper flavor. Oh, I got a question for you guys. Part of this, we were discussing Dr. Pepper's 23 flavors. Is sugar a flavor?
yes,
Yes.
because it's distinctly different from other sweeteners.
Sugar's a flavor. Have
It's
you
a
ever
different
put your
flavor
tongue
from-
in a bag of sugar? It has a flavor to it.
What does it taste like?
Sugar.
I don't know.
It has a different flavor than honey or maple syrup. Which
Well,
are also,
honey's a
natural
flavor.
sweeteners.
Honey's a flavor.
Yeah,
Sugar is
Sugar
also
cookie,
a sweetener.
flavor of
Sugar cookie is flavored with vanilla and
Oh.
butter. I think sugar is not a flavor. I think it is a enhancer
wrong.
of flavors.
I think you're very wrong, but
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm with Matt here, which rare for me to take Matt's side on a food take, but my preferred beverage is an ice cold brewski, without a doubt.
What a brew.
Bush Light.
Sour beers.
Absolutely not.
You said ice cold brewski could be anything. You need to be
I drink Coors Light or Coors or Mountain Time or
Colorado for 4 years and has to everything.
it's 8, but thank you very much.
Mountain
Who is
Blue.
your favorite devoted listener? Asks Mandy.
Frank, probably. No. Who's our Scott? Scott listens to every show, right?
I have one.
Right?
I have one. I have one for you. So R. Carlin MS. I don't know who this guy is, but he listens to the show. He listened to one of our most recent episodes. He commented on Spotify and said, "Listen to this while cleaning horse stalls tonight. One was much more enjoyable than the other. Thanks for recording and posting the podcast, fellas."
Love that. It's
I
beautiful.
do. That's great.
What?
I didn't know that comment was made.
Joe
Yep.
Tillery.
Joe
Joe
Tillery.
Tillery.
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
What is your favorite all-time March Madness game that K-State has played?
Michigan State.
I think it's got to be Michigan State. That's
Xavier's a
all-timer.
close second.
yeah.
I like
Another-
Kentucky. Kentucky was good.
Kentucky in the Sweet 16.
The Barry Brown.
Yeah,
Kentucky.
Very.
that was a good one.
Kentucky versus Kentucky Tang year too. I mean, that was awesome.
That was a good one too.
Got more dudes than they did.
We had more dudes. Got more dudes. What was another really good? Man, it's been so long since we've been doing anything in the tournament. God, that sucks, dude.
1 out of the last 7 years.
Oh,
What's my least favorite? The year
Wisconsin
we played
both times.
the year we played Drexel. With the year we played UC Irvine.
Yeah.
Is that UC Irvine's the Barry game where he fouled? Basically,
that was after Dean got hurt, right?
He got hurt.
Yeah.
And Barry got 3 fouls and didn't get back into the game.
Loyola.
Butler. Loyola. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Loyola was tough.
Bad ones. A lot of bad ones.
Okay. Wisconsin both times for me were just painful. Gabby Gratton.
Yeah.
What was the highlight of your stay in Philly? Please leave a review.
Let's see. Couple highlights. Angelo's for pizza. Maybe the best pizza I've ever had.
What was so good about it?
The crust.
Okay.
Did it not have melted cheese on it?
It had some, but it had hot sausage and long hots and red pepper flakes. Probably the best, one of the best pizzas I've ever had. Let's see. Other highlight. Won $850 with my high school friends, and then a nice little parlay for teams in the Sweet 16. We all picked one team, 5 of us. All 5 made it. $250 buy-in, got us $850.
Damn.
We'll see how we lose that this week. That brings us probably to our next question. And then I had great hospitality with Tyler and Gabby, who let me stay there for free. So that's all that matters.
That's free.
Great.
That's great.
Full free.
All right. Davy Baby, what are you betting for this round of the NCAA tournament?
3-1 seeds and a 2 seed to make it to the Final Four.
Hold on.
That's a safe bet.
Arizona, Duke, Michigan, Houston.
Yep.
Ew.
Did we all have the same Final Four? Because that was
no. I had 4. I think I had 4 then.
Chef had Florida, so he automatically lost.
Okay. Yeah. Go Hawkeyes.
Classic Chef.
Go Hawks.
Last question. Oh, go ahead, Chef.
No, absolutely not. Go ahead.
Okay, this is our last question. This is going to do it for season 4. Cocaine Willie. Last question. Hey, look, we've got the portal and stuff that we're going to have time to talk about. We'll record an episode here in the next couple weeks once that opens up and we start getting some new cats coming into the basketball program. But Chaz Corredor,
Chazzy
baby. Cat, any sport that you thought would be absolute stars that didn't pan out. Bryce Brown.
Who is that 4-star that Bruce got? Malik Malik Thomas? No.
Javon Thomas?
No.
Well, I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Fuck.
I thought he was going to be really good.
Wasn't Javon Thomas a really highly touted recruit as well?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah. When was this guy here? This is a 2014-15, maybe. Malik Harris,
yeah.
Harris.
He looked good out of high school. Give me you said any sport?
Yeah.
Give me Terrell Clinkscales.
Oh,
Clinkscales.
Man.
I thought he was
that's a good one.
Potent. I thought he was about to be potent.
He's all name team. He's definitely all name.
What was it? What was the other buddy? His other middle linebacker buddy that came with him. He had the tattoo on the Power Cat tattoo on his top of his hand.
Man,
I bet he got that taken away.
No. Yeah, Clink Scales was one of those guys. I was like, damn, we're about to have one of the best D tackles in the damn country. He's about to be a tank. But nope, all for naught.
Man, I'm trying. Yeah, Bryce Brown was a kind of a big one when we got him. That was unfortunate that happened.
Yeah, Clink Scales leaves K-State after making 2 tackles during his junior season.
Give me
he played in 8 games.
Give me Risen's boy.
Hunter Risen.
Hunter Risen. Yeah. He had some production. I think for like one season, then he started beating on basketball players and can't do that.
Couldn't keep his hands to himself with the ladies either.
Pretty lady too.
No. I'm thinking John Holcomb.
Dude, the viral video of him dunking on people at the Red.
Yeah, John Holcomb. Yes. He was oh my God. I remember I was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina when he committed to K-State. I was like, this dude is about to be an animal. He's Cam Newton.
You know who I also in the same realm who actually ended up obviously being good at a different position was Justin Tuggle.
Yeah.
Well, I knew
because he was a quarterback. Yeah,
he was a quarterback. I knew he was going to be a problem though, because I was like, why is he even playing offense? His dad was like a dog at linebacker for the Falcons. I was like, why is he even playing over here?
Tuggle was good.
Tuggle was the man.
Oh man.
Him strip sacking, and then who was it? What was it?
Landry
Childs
Jones.
picking.
Landry.
Stripped him, and then Childs picks it up for a touchdown. That was
Landry Jones.
Yeah, so many names that we thought were going to be. I mean, that's not even including like the players that left for the portal.
Marion Fortenberry. Let me just go down last year's football list here.
Right.
Andre Kostic. Yeah. There's some basketball portal guys that certainly didn't.
Yeah. That's terribly.
Yeah. What could have been. But hey, we'll always have the Cole Hawkins projector story.
We will.
In our memory. Any final words for the fourth season? Okay, well, it's been a ride, man. 2 coaching changes.
Hey, numbers. You know, we could always improve the numbers. If you're making it through this, I'm assuming you've already subscribed. But if I could have any recommendations for any of our listeners right now, grab the person that you're laying to in bed right now, grab their phone, and subscribe to Cocaine Willie. If every one of you does that, we'll double our subscribers.
That's true.
Now.
Good idea.
So go to when you see your mom, when you see your dad, grab their phone. Say, hey, let me see something real quick. Subscribe to Cocaine Willie on their phone.
Yeah.
If you have a friend who's a K-Stater, tell them about the pod.
It costs nothing. It's free. I love you, and I will love you forever if you subscribe.
It's free.
It's free.
It is free.
It's free.
Free 99. No further commentary from me. It's been a weird year.
But it's good to have this.
We made it.
It's good to have this with the boys. I'm glad we're doing it for another season. I thoroughly enjoy these. I'm looking forward to this break, but I'm also looking forward to just new things on the horizon. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
I love the conversations, man. We're informative. We're here. We're consistent. We're the best.
Yep.
I'm excited to hear some news on the men's basketball front, especially also the women's basketball front. Like how many of those players are going to get retained by MIDI? How many are going to get poached? How many are going to leave? So there's going to be a lot of movement to come. So we'll come at you with an episode in April or May here in the next month or two to talk about what's new, what's maybe old by then. But there's going to be a lot of movement. We're going to have probably an entire roster to fill on the men's basketball side. So get excited. A lot of new blood. That's going to do it for us today. Once again, shout out to Auntie May's Parlor and Heartland Beef Connection. If you want to support us and support the show, support our sponsors. They're great and we love them. Anti-Maze in the QR code in the top left-hand corner of your screen there. And then Heartland Beef Connection also on the QR code in the top left-hand corner of your screen there. Also, use promo code CW25 at heartlandbeef.net. That'll get you $25 off your Heartland Beef match fee. I'm going to be doing that during the hiatus because I'm getting very low on beef. So I need to do that. So, Paul, I will be in touch. Finally, we have our merch store. That's on cocainewilly.com. If you want some Wildcat Country Let's Ride merch, that's available to you here. You can also buy it at the bar at Anti-Maze. So if you're going, if you're a townie, if you're around, go to the parlor, buy a koozie. Nothing's stopping you. The last thing, we are the K-State representative on the College Huddle. It's the largest community of fan-driven content in the nation. Check them out at thecollegehuddle.com and follow them on social media at College Huddle. Last but not least, you can follow us individually at Bob Trollsby, at Chef Andre Napier, or at Fireball Matt, at Matt Marchesini. And then the show is at Cocaine Willie, anywhere you can find social media. Chef.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, baby.
We are all coke and no joke. Wildcat Country.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Let's ride.